Hi, I'm PolishedBlack. Today's mind game is the Gift of Enlightenment. This is a life healing game for 2 to 6 players. What I love about this game is that, it's not just about strategy or entertainment or, figuring stuff out. You're actually using your intuition. You're actually using, your broader senses. You're expanding your mind while you play this game. It's awesome. And it's called the Gift of Enlightenment because at the end of the game, you do get a little gift, which is in this book. And, it says some treasures are worth discovering, and who better than to treasure but yourself, and playing a game that helps you do that and helps you connect with others in a way that you've never before connected with others before. Trust me, this is so much better than Monopoly and Life and all those other board games, because instead of using, the competitive, I want to win, or I have to pull one over on someone or use strategy, this is more about winning. To win this game is all about you yourself just getting better, using your intuition, really focusing on the game and what it means and what the colors mean, what the game really means of life, So I really love this game so much. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to play and what you're doing when you're playing, so that maybe, you want to get this game and invite some people over and play. 2 to 6 players, and it's just a lot of fun. And I would say give yourself about an hour to play at least. The first couple times especially, just because you're still learning the rules. But once you get used to it, this is one of those games where you just want to practice. You want to keep playing it just to expand your mind, just to keep the mind exercises going, You can play this a million times, and you're just going to get better or you could get worse if you're getting stressed out and falling, and then this game could bring you back up, because what it does is it brings attention and awareness to your energy vortexes, to your chakras. It makes you pay attention, you sit down to play this game, let's say it's your first time and you're like, what is this, what is going on here? I'm using my intuition to guess what color is, where the red card is, come on. Yeah, exactly, that's what you're doing, And it's funny because I feel like time is actually backwards in some sense, where the old magic, of witchcraft and all that great fun, talking to fairies and ghosts and angels and connecting and creating, from nothing, and alchemy and all that great stuff. Games were made sort of to explain that in some way, or to work it into a game, or you get what I'm saying. So that made us go in the wrong direction towards a Monopoly world or an Xbox world, where those worlds, they created worlds. So when we go back and we connect with that great the past, the magic of the past, and we bring that forward to the future to play a game, it brings us there. And then when we walk outside after playing such a game like this, we walk outside and we're feeling the vibration of, let's align our chakras. Let me guess what the next flower I'm going to see, what color it is. Things like that. You just start using parts of your brain that you're not used to playing with, right? So that's why I love this game. That was my little rant there. But let me just explain how to play, and you'll see how much fun it is. Okay, so you start off with getting some of these stones here, and you get to choose which stone that you're going to use as your avatar, as your person that's going to go around the board. So I always pick amethyst. I don't know, I love amethyst, but I love them all. So you're going to start off at start, and that's the root chakra is right above it. So as you can see, it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So it's, your chakras. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get this aura card. And you get the aura card, and one of the goals to win the game, one of the objectives, is that you have to win the gems for each chakra challenge and get the gem so that you eventually get all 7 of them. So each chakra challenge, when you land on the color, you'll take that challenge. When you land on that color to take the challenge actually goes along with, the color of the chakra, the energy, the lesson of the chakra, you know what I mean? So like, you know, you're actually, so like the root chakra, the red, like that challenge, you're actually going to shuffle, you're going to shuffle the chakra card. So let's say you roll a 1. Oh, I rolled a 3. Let's say you roll a 1. Come on, 1. See, this is how this game works. You're like, come on. You're trying to manifest. I want to, this camera's live here. I need a 1 here. 2, 3. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to keep doing this, but woo, there we go. Okay, so as soon as I try to stop, you know, don't they, okay. So, okay, so you get the aura card. That was painful for me too. Okay, so aura card, here you are, and then what you're going to do is, okay, so I got 1. Go to the root. Yay! Now, the root chakra. How many cards will I divide this? So you shuffle the cards. This is the challenge to win the red gem, which would go on your root chakra there, of your aura card. So what I'm going to do is shuffle the cards and then roll the dice, and I got a 4. So that means I will break the cards into 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest on the other side, creating 2 piles. So the first pile will be whatever you roll, and the second pile will be what's left over. So then that makes it 4. You have to guess which pile has the red chakra card. Now, this, because it's the root chakra, which is the first chakra, we're only splitting the pile into one, we're only doing 1 cut, we're doing 1 roll. It's based on like odds and stability, right? So you're kind of going, is it this one or this one? Now you might want to go, well, the odds, you know, would say to go this way, right? Because there's 4, there's an extra card. But what does your intuition say, you know? So you just want to like focus. And everyone uses different senses and different types of magical powers. Like some people would actually feel the card. Like they would say, ooh, I feel red here. I feel red here. I feel the energy of red, you know? Or someone else might say, I just hear 3, 3, 3. The deck with the 3 cards, you know? And you always want to kind of figure out like which one's the ego or the which one is the one that's always just like picking the comfortable, like just pick the odds, like, you know, go with the odds, like, you know, where really, you know, your heart, so you're learning how to listen. That's what's so cool about this game. You're learning how to listen. You're learning how to, you're seeing it firsthand, you know, develop in front of you. You watch other people use their intuition to guess things like this. So for me, I'm in front of a camera and I notice whenever I'm like the last time I played this was with a new person, so I was a little more nervous because I'm always feeling the pressure to kind of prove that I'm psychic, you know? You can't, you know, it's like, it's hard, or to say that I'm magical, but like, that's the whole thing about magic and practicing magic is like, you know, nobody's ever perfect, nobody's, you know, there, I mean, hopefully there will be people like that, and maybe I will one day, but like, I really do feel that there are like these limitations that we put on ourselves, and it's all about our belief structure. So this game actually will help your belief structure because you start to get better at it and stuff. So let me just show you this one challenge here. So this one would be, you know, guess which side has the red. And there's always going to be all these new ways you're going to, as you play this game, you'll find out are new ways that the universe is giving you clues, or like I'm noticing more red over here. Does that mean the red card? Ooh, I'm noticing some more red now over here. Which one is it? Ooh, another more red, because you're paying attention to red, right? So I'm going to go with this deck. Let's see if I'm right. Red. Okay, cool. So I won that. That means that I would get the red chakra, put it there, chakra stone, gem. Okay, so that would be the red one. And now that you know that this is one of the objectives of the game, one of the goals is to fill your chakra card. Everyone gets 1 aura card. But everyone also gets 5 humanity cards. And the humanity cards are basically cards that have negative and positive personality traits. So, for example, let's do 5 for just for the sake of it. So we got 5 cards here. And let's see what they are. Ooh, they're all good so far. Ooh, empowerment, honesty, inspiration, grace, and perfection. I love all of these. Ooh, they're all so good. Thank you, universe. That was so nice of you. You'll notice that you do get cards that like kind of mimic what you're thinking or feeling. And I'm always interested in being graceful on camera, if you know. I'm always inspiration. That's all I'm about. I'm trying to inspire you to expand your mind. perfection. Sometimes I'll just keep doing this video over and over because things aren't perfect, like that roll that I just happened to do. Maybe it was for this story. It knew the future. Honesty. Look how honest I am. I just told you it was in my weird head. And empowerment. I want you to be empowered. You know, are you kind of into something that you want to talk about? Go ahead and talk about it. We're in the new age. It's time to kind of just open your mind up, talk about taboo topics and things that you're not used to talking about, and really get out there and have really deep conversations instead of, you know, being afraid. Don't be scared. Empowerment, honesty, be honest, inspiration. Okay, so these are all really good ones. Now, let's say, for example, if you did have a bad one. The whole point of the game, the way you want to win, is to leave the circle and get to the pathway of enlightenment with 5 positive cards. You could only have 5 cards, but you could have less than 5. You can't have more. You have to have 5 to win, but you can't have less. I mean, but you could have less. You can hold up to 5 cards as you play the game. To win the game, you have to have 5 positive cards. Okay? So some people start off with some negative cards. Let's see if this card's negative. Okay, dishonesty. Whoa. Okay, so let's say dishonesty instead of honesty. Let's put this over here in the karma pool. I'll tell you about that in a second. Okay, so now let's say I have these cards. Oh no, and then there's dishonesty. It's negative. Now what I really want to do now is try to get to a spot where it will allow me to trade in this card for a good one. So that way I can, like I said, win the game having a full aura card of all the chakra stones doing all the challenges, and then leaving the so it's sort of like you're at the pathway to enlightenment. Like if you can get all your chakras energized and be positive, 100% positive, then you're going to heaven. And it could just be heaven on earth, you know? I mean, it is heaven on earth, you know, because you're not really going anywhere. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're all here right now playing this game. Okay, so once you have 5 positive cards and you're filled with all of your chakra stones, then all you need to do is get to here, the pathway to enlightenment. And once you do that, I will show you what you win. But before I do that, I just want to show you really quick that, like, for example, if you were to get a pathway or energy or life, so pathway would just be picking one of these cards. So let's see what we got here. Pathway to enlightenment. This card may be kept and used once at the beginning of a go or to move to the pathway of enlightenment. So this is like one of those cards, like, you know, if I have my chakras, all my chakra stones, I got my 5 cards, this is like a free pass to go to the winning circle, the winning thing. So that's what kind of cards these are. They're kind of like, you know, they're like little messages. Like if you can roll a 6, your archangel will send you, will take away one of your negative karma cards or whatever, humanity cards. Let's see. This archangel, I picked an archangel card next. See that? This archangel draws close and offers you a crystal. You may keep this card and use it once to successfully complete a chakra challenge. So you would keep this card until you got to a challenge that you couldn't beat, and then you say, hey, I got my archangel on my side. So it's really cool. So there's like archangels, you know, saving your ass. What else? There's magic dice. I won with that last time because I was 6 away from the pathway to enlightenment and I was filled up and had good cards. I'm like, yes, I will take a 6 with my magic dice. That's how much fun this game is. You play with it. Intuition. Oh, and then there's the go to false idols. That's kind of like the go to jail card. And false idols is a circle that it kind of like you just keep going around in circles if you don't pass the test. Like there's a test for each one. So throw lower than a 4 and then you can get out. Throw higher than a 6, throw an even number, stuff like that. So it's kind of like the jail area. It's like another orbit. And then but there are some, let's see, go to higher energy, which is up here, which would let you pick whichever chakra challenge you wanted to do to get the color you needed. And then there's the life cards. Let's see what it says. Swap. You must swap any one of your humanity cards with any cards of the other players. So there's like games like that too, where you're like, okay, now I have to swap. I'll take your, you know, misery and I'll give you my healing, you know. Okay, so that's that, the life pathway. What else is there? Then there's energy, which just lets you go again. And then there's find chakra. When you just land on that, you have to shuffle the cards. And then you pick a card, and that's the chakra you go to. Ooh, red. So I'm already there. I am already there. So that's pretty much it. That's like how the game is played. It's a lot of fun, and everyone gets to do different challenges. And there's 6 other challenges that you don't even know about, you know. So get the game and play it, because I know you'll have a fun time. So there's other, you know, there's a lot more even than I've even talked about, like karma, paying attention to what's in the karma pool, because that'll help you with knowing what's on top. So there is some strategy, there is some, you know, there's a lot to keep, you know, a Gemini playing long enough, a Pisces, you know, not getting bored. You know, the Scorpio really wants to win, so she's gonna really hone in. So, you know, there's a lot of different, Leo will try to win and dominate, you know what I'm saying? So it's fun, and you get to bring out, you can talk about different things while you're playing too, about astrology and tarot and magic and all that, because it really opens up for those types of conversations, which is why this is so cool. So I'm going to just pick, before I'm going to show you just an example of what you would win if you won. So if you were the winner, and just to let you know that the winner will have a positive humanity card and a chakra stone that will tell, that's like the little code to get your fortune. But what I do is, whenever I've ever played, and most people agree to do this, is that even the winner does hers first, or his, and then everyone around the table still gets to pick a fortune, a horoscope fortune, whatever, a fortune, with whatever remaining chakra colors and humanity cards they have left. So even if like you're the loser, you're playing with 6 people and you're the loser and you only have like 2 good humanity cards and 4 chakras, that's still gonna, you know, give you a good fortune. And just getting the fortune at the end, I mean, that's super valuable, right? So you'll see, just like a little fortune, and it's really cool. And I really do believe, before I read it, I really do believe that a lot of times you do, I'm gonna pull all the humanity cards because there's a bunch. This was just to show, but so, you know, you really notice that, like, you get the humanity cards that really do match your own personality, like, even the negative ones and the positive ones, of course, like, you're just like, whoa, because, like, you want to feel good about them, but, like, you'll notice that, like, if you get, you know, misery, then you're like, yeah, there is a part of me that's a little miserable, and it makes you realize that in yourself. You know, even if it's to a little degree, and I think a lot of them are, everyone has a little bit of all of these cards in them, of course. So it's like, you know, you're going to relate, and then you're going to say, I don't want that. And it's like, it's just going to help you grow. This game helps you grow. It helps you expand your mind. It helps you grow. It helps you connect. And it helps you to be a better person and to really connect with your sacral body and who you are and who we all are as humans who are just trying to find some enlightenment, some pleasure in life, some satisfaction, some really good feelings. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and just show you what you win, and just let you know that I totally recommend this game. I think it's just one of the most amazing things ever created. So Delight. Okay, so Delight is the humanity card. So we're pretending that, you know, like whatever your cards are that you win with, out of those 5 positive cards, you pick one of those. Okay, so I just shuffled the cards and picked from all of them. I could have picked a negative card, but I didn't, thankfully. I picked Delight. So now the other thing you're going to do is you're going to get a fortune with the color chakra, and that's going to create the little combination that is your fortune. So the chakra color, if it's red, it'll be funny, but let's see. So I got Delight and yellow. Okay. Sunny yellow with Delight. So then you just go to Delight and yellow, and I will read the fortune. Warmth and humor bring lightness and joy in any situation. With childlike awe, I delight in the mystery of life. Mother Earth delights in her flowers, her trees, and her animals. She provides us all with delightful essentials of life. Yellow. I walk in the light of my soul, and I am known... Oh, wait. I walk in the light of my soul, and I am shown the delights of this wonderful world. I should take more time out to treasure all of my blessings, especially my loved ones. Take more time to treasure all of my blessings, especially my loved ones. So this is the perfect game for that is, just connecting with people you love, with friends, new friends, old friends. And, I wouldn't even doubt it if, like, somebody had this game somewhere else and you guys can sort of play together on Skype or something, you know what I mean? Like, that would be really cool, or, something like that, because, I don't know, that's like the future right there. But yeah, this is a great game for connecting, and it is a delight to have in your home. So I'm just going to leave with that, this is the Gift of Enlightenment, and I am Polished Black. Rock your magic.